Show me what it looks like to run like a girl.
My hair. Oh my God.
Show me what it looks like to fight like a girl. Now throw like a girl.
Aw.
My name is Dakota, and I'm 10 years old.
Show me what it looks like to run like a girl. Throw like a girl. Fight like a girl. What does it mean to you when I say run like a girl?
It means run fast as you can.
So when they're in that vulnerable time between 10 and 12, how do you think it affects them when somebody uses like a girl as an insult?
I think it definitely drops their self-confidence and really puts them down, because during that time they're already trying to figure themselves out, and when somebody says you hit like a girl, it's like, well, what does that mean? Because they think
Boys don't play with dolls.
pink is a girl's color.
Boys don't cry.
Wow, you're so strong. You got hit by a girl?
You throw like a girl.
What are you, gay?
Don't wear that to school, you're gonna distract the boys.
Oh, you like video games? The boys must love that.
Don't be a slut. How much did you have to drink that night?
Well, what were you wearing that night?
Why are you getting so emotional?
Stop being such an attention whore.
Be a man. Took me a while to learn what that meant.
Act tough. Be a man. Well, I don't know what you mean by that. Unafraid. Courage.
Somebody dares them to do something and they won't do it, they say be a man.
Kind of being a wuss, and they were basically telling me to buck up.
I feel like it's kind of sexist when someone just says, be a man. Well, there's strong women as well.
Strong. Stupid. It's almost a sexist phrase too, like if you're not being a man, it's kind of saying you're being a woman in a way too.
Take responsibility.
How do you think Trump has done in his first year in office?
Great.
What do you think he's done that's so great?
What do you think about Donald Trump?
A good guy.
He's a good guy?
Yeah.
Do you like him?
Yeah.
Now, would you want him to be your babysitter?
No.
No. Why not?
He treats people badly, and that's why I don't think he's smart.
Discovered a lot changes from childhood to adolescence. Take a look. The study found when 6-year-old African-American children were asked about interracial friendships, the majority responded like this.
Carrie was trying to help her.
And how much would they like it if the two were friends?
Really like it.
But watch how they respond by age 13.
Carrie, she's a bully, so she pushed Abby.
Do you think that Chris and Alex are friends?
No, not really.
The optimism we heard from young black children fades with age. At age 6, 59% of black children think the two kids in the picture are friends. By 13, a total flip. 63% do not think they're friends, which matches white teens' attitudes. Our expert says experiences like 13-year-old...
Because you're black, so you can't hang out. Her and her son.
Oh, so she kind of very openly said that the reason why her son could not hang out with you and your family was because...
I tried not to break, but I couldn't hold on anymore. So I asked my mom, can I leave?
Peer interactions are a way to understand.
Our expert, Dr. Killen, says the decline happens because they've been given a sobering reality check on race.
They're getting a lot of negative feedback through elementary school and adolescence. And I think if you have that kind of experience and you have it repeatedly over a number of years, your optimism is going to decline because you've been...
That God created the races, and you are going to be different. You can't help it.
God
to be like that.
one race, the human race, and human beings created racism.
Wow, that would be great.
Hey, nigger boy! What the hell out of Cincinnati?
eye color and skin color are caused by the same chemical, melanin. There is no logic in judging people by the amount of a chemical in their skin. Pigmentation should have nothing to do with how you treat another person. But unfortunately,
I am not black. I mean, that's what the world calls me, but it's not me. I didn't come out of my mother's womb saying, "Hey everybody, I'm black." No, I was taught to be black. And you were taught to call me that, along with whatever you call yourself. It's just a label. See, from birth, the world force feeds us these labels. And eventually we all swallow them. We digest and accept the labels, never ever doubting them. But there's one problem. Labels are not you and labels are not me. Labels are just labels. But who we truly are is not skin deep. See, listen, I'm not here to tell you how science has concluded that genetically we're all mixed and race in the human species doesn't exist, or how every historian knows that race was invented in the 15th century to divide people from each other and it has worked perfectly. No, I'm not here to lecture. I just want to ask one question. Who would you be if the world never gave you a label? Never gave you a box to check? Would you be white, black, Mexican, Asian, Native American, Middle Eastern, Indian? No. We would be one. We would be together. No longer living in the era of calling human beings black people or white people. These labels that will forever blind us from seeing a person for who they are, but instead seeing them through the judgmental, prejudicial, artificial filters of who we think they are. And when you let an artificial label define yourself, then my friend, you have chosen smallness over greatness. Isn't it funny how no baby is born racist, yet every baby cries when they hear the cries of another, no matter the gender, culture, or color, proving that deep down we were meant to connect and care for each other. That is our mission, and that is not my opinion. That is the truth in a world that has sold us fiction. Please listen, labels only distort our vision, which is why half of those watching this will dismiss it.